Spending time in the great outdoors is the perfect way to relax and forget about the worries of the world, especially for a guy. But if you do spend time outdoors, you need to carry a bunch of essential items with you. And now there are more choices than ever before. From the Calibrex all-in-one tool to the Swiss Army Ring to the Zippo Firefast Bellows. Here are the 12 coolest outdoor gadgets for guys. Number 12. Portable Stove. If you take a look at some of the most popular portable stoves on the market right now, you'll notice something. None of them are actually portable. You can barely carry these things with your trunk, let alone your hands. And simply being able to move them around doesn't give you the full advantage of portability. But the Ghost Sun Go is a portable stove that actually lives up to this category. It's lightweight and about the size of a small purse. How does it reach this size? Well, it uses a rather unconventional method of cooking through a tube. But it actually works really well. It can even boil water and bake items. It's all powered by solar, making it an eco-friendly cooking experience. It's the perfect stove for emergencies, is easy to clean, and it all comes in a compact size that's under 2 pounds. Number 11. Multi-Tool Pen. Carrying around a bunch of different tools around everywhere you go is not the most convenient thing in the world. But odds are, you generally need to have tools around you in case of an emergency. Most people who know this carry around heavy, bulky toolboxes in their trunk that take up a lot of space. And those aren't very convenient either. And that's why this one startup has come up with the idea of a pen that also functions as 8 additional tools. The ATEC 9-in-1 pen offers you much more than simply a pen. You can also use this as a Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, filling tool, ruler, leveler, bottle opener, box cutter, and even a captivative stylus. It has all the bases covered in case of an emergency, and it comes in a compact pen form factor. Number 10. Climbing Tree Steps Kit. Anyone who has tried to climb a tall tree before knows how many tries it takes to ultimately fail in your attempts to do so. But scaling those heights has never been easier thanks to this one unique tool. The Cranky Hunting Gear Tree Step is a screw-in tree climbing tool that makes it climbing trees seem like climbing a sample ladder. Just screw the tool to a tree by sort of stabbing the tree trunk with it. Crank it further into the tree, and it creates a safe and stable step for you to easily get on. They come in a pack of 7, which is just enough for you to climb most trees, and you can holster them right onto your belt. Number 9. Swiss Army Ring. Swiss Army knives have become world-renowned for their usefulness and compact size, leading to them becoming some of the most popular carry-ons for any outdoor-loving person, no matter where they go. But is there a way to make Swiss Army knives even more compact? That's what this one YouTuber, Patrick Adair, set out to do. He handmade a fully functional Swiss Army ring instead of a pocket knife. This handmade ring is made entirely out of premium-grade titanium. Within it is an assortment of tools, including a bottle opener, a straight blade, a serrated blade, tiny saw, and even a tiny comb for your mustache or eyebrows. It looks good on the finger and has so many different uses for a variety of different circumstances. Each ring is custom made, and you can even buy it from Patrick's Etsy page. Number 8. Bushnell Solar Wrap. We depend on our phones for practically everything, but if you're on a hunting or camping trip for days, there aren't a lot of places to charge your phone out in the wilderness. There are power banks, but those only last for a limited amount of charges. So what's the solution? The sun. The Bushnell Solar Wrap is a power bank that you can charge as you would with any other device, or you can charge it up using its built-in solar panels. The solar panels slide out of the device like a strip and are quite different from what you would normally expect a solar panel to look like. Just like this device with its solar panels out during the daytime. And by the time the day is over, it can easily charge your phone as well as other small electronics multiple times over. Number 7. Zippo Firefast Bellows. The Zippo Firefast Bellows is a must-have device for your next camping trip. Keeping a campfire fresh and active can be a super challenging task, and trying to fan the flames can often just put out your fire instead of making it stronger. Zippo, a company that you probably already know for their flames, has come up with the perfect campfire accessory. Just point this device toward the area that needs to be fanned, and it will let out an appropriate amount of oxygen that's needed to give your fire that extra kick. Its nozzles are flame retardant, which allows you to get up closer to the area that needs fanning, and as a plus, you can even adjust your firewood while it's active using it. Number 6. Geared 1 Backpack. The Geared 1 Solar Backpack aims to be the only backpack you'll ever need on your next outdoor adventure. This backpack is made to withstand some seriously rough use, using the sturdiest fabrics available. It has ample space like any other adventure backpack, but it's the extra features it offers that seal the deal for this one. This backpack is a pop-out stool, a concept pretty much unheard of before this. You can use this stool to either sit down on or to use as a table. It also has a solar strip that can charge up all of your small electronic devices, so you don't have to worry about that whenever you're off the grid. Number 5. Calibrex. The Calibre X is a pocket multi-tool that is designed with the man of the 21st century in mind. Instead of carrying around massive toolboxes that take up enough space to fit an entire person, all you need to do is carry around this compact 18-in-1 tool. This multi-tool has pull-out options for a file, serrated knife, rope cutter, wood chisel, saw, fire starter, center punch, wrench, hammer, awl, bottle opener, pry, screwdriver, wire bender, nail puller, can opener, bit holder, and even more tools. There's practically nothing that the Calibre X doesn't have covered, and you can hold it all in just the palm of your hand. Number 4. Y16 Tool. The Y16 is another multi-tool that might just come in handy the next time you go cycling. This multi-tool has 16 different functions, all packed in a form factor that weighs about half a pound. It features Allen keys of 6 different sizes, a chainbreaker tool, a twin Y-shaped tool, Torx keys, and a bunch of different screwdriver heads you can use for all kinds of different purposes, among a lot more features. Not only is this thing useful for when you're out on the trail, but it's also useful for when you're right at home and just can't find the right tool for the job. Number 3. Motorized Pool Lounger. Not all outdoor activities have to be physically challenging. Sometimes you just need a little break. There's nothing more comforting than a nice day out at the pool, and you can get even more comfortable with this motorized pool lounger. Just turn on the engine and this thing will float around in the water for you as you lay down on it, giving you pretty much a boat to yourself in the pool. It lets you lounge and move around in case you need to grab a drink without you having to do anything. Number 2. Water Purifier. One of the most difficult things about being off the grid and in the wilderness is finding a steady supply of water. The GoSun Flow is a water purifier and sanitation station that uses solar energy to pump, clean, purify, and pour water from all kinds of different sources, such as rivers and lakes. And the end result is a perfectly safe glass of water to drink from. This can also be transformed to a full sink or shower, since it can keep pumping water continuously, keeping you and your water clean. Number 1. Inflatable Tents. Setting up a tent is one of the most annoying and time-consuming things about camping. Figuring out which part goes where is enough of a hassle as is, and actually putting it together can take hours of hard work. With the GT Skyloft, setting up a tent has never been easier. All the parts in this tent are already assembled, and all you need to do is get it up and usable is to inflate it. It takes just a few minutes to fully inflate, and it turns into a fully functional tent. The tent is big enough to fit multiple people, and can even be inflated at the top of your car.